Blessings, blessings, blessings. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Blessings, everybody out there in the universe. It's your host, Sean Myrie. And,
Yes, yes, and this is the Rastafari Samurai, never leaving you dry in your eye. I approve this message nationwide. Pop, pop, pop.
and tonight we got a special guest coming on. Yup, a great young artist doing his thing. I've been seeing him putting in work, networking. Yo, we got Soares coming through straight to you.
Soares.
Bless up.
Be
Bless up
soaring
to
in
all
the
the
air.
sponsors.
You don't know, man. We up in EQ Sound Studios. You know what I mean?
Anniversary month.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of things is going on right now. We're helping host what you say interview.
Yeah,
You know,
man, a lot going on, man. Toronto Connects. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be going on tomorrow. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? At a secret location. You know what I mean? The fifth, Freddie Fame. You done know.
Freddie Fame.
D2E be up in the house. You know what I mean? Be doing our thing. You done know, people.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
For the artists, for the universe, that's what we do. And like we're doing this interview tonight, we're just waiting for the brother to come through on the spaceship. Soares, yep, seen him just putting in work, doing videos, doing music, and yeah, we're live on our YouTube channel right now.
Mm-hmm.
Subscribe, don't be scared. Subscribe to our channels. We got a lot of content coming up, right?
That's for sure.
hmm
That is for sure, for sure.
So, how are you feeling now that the spring is coming and maybe then we might see some shows, like
Yeah.
more shows?
More shows. Well, yo, man. I have to say is we're trying to just get back to where we were. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say normal because what's normal?
Yeah. Right now, it's good though because a lot of people haven't performed in a long time, and this is a good way to like get out and network, like what Freddie Fame's doing right now. So it's a good way to network. Let's see.
Let's
Yes.
let me see that.
Soares coming through
It's
straight to
coming
you
through.
on that spaceship, down to earth, connecting. Yep, connecting.
And we connecting just
D2E
now.
Soares. Yeah, official. Bless.
Soares!
Yo,
Where you
what's
going?
good?
We good, we good.
Yo, we're connecting on a different,
I'm,
different energy. So, yo, tell the people, in the universe a little bit about yourself.
yeah, for sure. So, yo, my name is Soares, and I'm an artist from Toronto, Canada. And
Mhm.
I'm just on the podcast today to talk about my music and what I have going on for today. You
I
know what I'm
see that.
saying?
I see that you've
So,
been
thank you guys for having me. Real talk.
much respect, much respect. I see that you've been working hard, networking. I've been seeing like your videos on other platforms. I see that you're pushing really a good campaign as an artist. That's what you should do. Um, yo, like, tell us a little bit about like your journey.
So, yeah, so basically, I've been doing this thing for almost 2 years now. I've been in the industry and I've just been literally pushing on my music as much as I can, releasing singles and just music videos because I feel like music videos, like content, especially when it comes to visuals, a lot of people love to see what you got in the creative side. You know what I'm saying? So I just been doing that lately, staying consistent and working on my marketing a lot more, promoting my music and trying to really get it out there to the world, in Canada, just worldwide in general.
Mind me asking where you from?
In Toronto?
Yeah. Like where like no, your background first. What's your
Oh yeah,
background?
yeah. So my background Portuguese.
Seen.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't know. Where in where east west of the city you from, bro?
So I'm from North York.
Mm.
Ah, all right then.
Yeah,
So
Don't
what's
know.
yeah.
some of your inspirations growing up, like listening to music?
Yo, so literally when I grew up, I literally listened to people like Michael Jackson, grew up listening to Justin Bieber, that pop thing that came along in the 2009 times
hmm
and stuff like that. Tupac, a lot of Tupac, Eminem, just a lot of those artists, Lil Wayne. I just been really tapped in with those guys. And then when Drake came along, obviously, the man himself, Drake, right?
Don't
So
know.
how long, like, I'd say, like, how long you been taking it serious, like doing the music, really?
I actually started taking it serious probably in near the end of last year. I
Uh,
started taking it a lot serious. I started learning a lot more about how the industry works, especially on the business side of things, because I feel like that's the most important part,
true.
right? Because that's just what every artist I feel like needs to know about a lot more when it comes to the industry, right? And
Yeah.
I've just been taking it serious literally by the end of last year. And
Mhm.
the start of this year, I've just been going strong. I've just been pushing a lot more, just really getting it out there.
What the feedback?
You,
What's the feedback you're getting
The
right now?
feedback is actually amazing. I'm not gonna lie. I've been getting mad love and support.
you know
You
what
know,
I
you
res-
obviously,
you know, sorry to cut you off, but you know what I respect what you're saying first? You be saying that you're learning about the music business first
yeah,
beforehand. You know what I mean? Because a lot of these artists don't know a lot about the music business. You know what I mean? Don't
exactly.
get me wrong. You know, we supposed to have fun as artists. You get what I mean?
Yeah,
But at the same time, you know, you be putting in your time. You be putting in the effort. You be putting in the hours. You get what I'm
for
saying?
sure,
So at the
Mm.
same time, you should have an understanding of it. And it's a good. And as a
But
young youth, I like hearing that from a young artist.
yeah.
You
for
get what I'm
sure,
saying?
for
So
sure.
like, I see that you've been doing dropping video after video. What gave you like that push really like that hustle? Because a lot of people put out music but not videos. Like you know.
I'm not gonna lie because when I listen to music myself, I really like to tune in and tap into their music videos. So any top artist who's really blowing up right now, I love to see the visuals. I love to see their creative side of things, right? I like to see how they're creative in that visuals, how they're gonna make it seem so sick and catch people's attention and catch their eye that it's like, holy shit, you know what I mean? Let me tap in a lot more with this artist. Let me see what else he's got. But obviously, if you in the car and stuff and you just vibing out, you obviously, you know, you're gonna be just listening to it, right?
Yeah.
But me personally, I love the visuals, and that just motivated me to really push videos a lot more.
I don't know. My brother showed me you right, and I haven't really tuned in too many of your videos as yet, but you have a good amount on YouTube.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, good, good, good. Because I'm always a fan of the music, and I'm always trying to like listen in tune and all of that. But there's so many artists. Like besides me being a fan of the music, like even artists as yourself, I'd like to find out more
Yeah.
because you know we're doing this podcast here,
So
right?
yo,
And
for
at the
sure.
same time, I'm doing research and I'm learning.
so what do
You
you
know?
think?
Yeah, yeah,
Where
for sure.
where do you feel you fit in like this so-called like scene? Like, what's your like opinion like of the Toronto scene? Because it's been spotlighted by Drake, but not really. Like, you get what I mean? Like, what's your opinion on that? Because it affects every artist. I don't care what anybody says who comes from
Yeah,
Toronto or Canada.
yeah. I'm not gonna hold you. I fuck with every artist who's doing their thing in the city. You know what I mean? I just feel like we have a lot of talent, but also a lot of politics that
Yeah,
comes
Mm.
with their
that's true.
stuff. You know what I mean? And if it wasn't for so much politics and
Mhm.
we really just networked a lot better with each other and came together at certain places like Atlanta, for example,
Yeah.
build up
I'm glad you
together.
said that. I'm
Hmm.
glad you said that, man. We have
You
so
know what I'm
much
saying?
potential to be like Atlanta and more. But the problem is, you nailed it right there. The politics, I say, the screw face capitalism.
But
That's
what
what I
what
call
Yeah,
it.
what well,
Mm,
what's your opinion? Like what you say? You're saying like the you're saying like the politics.
yeah, the politics,
yeah.
the screw face
Politics.
capital business.
But see that I know
Yeah.
that. See that. But I'm thinking like the younger generation is that continuing?
Of course, it got.
That should like
Yo, man.
I would
If
Of
think it
anything,
should
course.
stop.
wait,
Of
wait, hold on
course.
a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on, man. If anything, it's gotten worse, Sean. Come on, think about
Yeah.
it. The social media now, it's up on the rise.
But that's
So
not
no,
gonna
but
make
it
Yeah.
wasn't like this before.
but
No,
that's not
think
gonna make no
about it.
money though.
No,
See?
no, no,
You're not gonna
no.
go
We're gonna
nowhere with
get to
that
that.
shit.
But I'm
Yeah.
answering your question there too with him. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Correct me if I'm wrong, man. Nowadays,
Yeah.
compared to like music before, the social media has gone up
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
rise, right? So now we could do that clout a lot more, and it
Oh
doesn't
shit.
resonate to what we're trying to do as artists. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? and then after it comes back to the screw face capital
But
business
listen,
and
as long as you
politics.
don't involve yourself, which I believe Soares is like that, like you're not trying to involve yourself in the politics,
Nah, I
you're all
I
right.
try to I avoid that as much as possible. Politics is really not the answer,
Unification,
man.
unification.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like it's not necessary. You don't need to you don't need to really put down a person and to hate on them and talk smack about them and whatever type of politics you guys have on the outside of music,
Mm,
keep it on the outside and don't bring it into
Ah, you
the
don't
inside of
know.
things.
mm.
You know what I mean? Because it just causes a scene. And nowadays we notice Toronto really loves the fuckery of things.
Mm.
They love the
Yeah,
fuckery side of these things. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And for me, I avoid that shit as much as possible. I
well,
avoid that shit. I do my thing. And whatever hate comes my way, it ain't gonna bug me. It ain't gonna put me down. You feel me? I just
Yeah.
keep pushing.
Yeah. That's good.
yeah,
That's good. So yo,
You know what I mean?
when's the last time have you ever performed like in
yeah. That's
any
what that was gonna be my
Yeah,
next question too.
so when's the last time?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's been a while?
I actually performed not so long ago. I performed I think it was last Friday.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
Last
really?
Friday.
That's good.
Yeah.
Is there any footage up or anything?
There is. If you look on my Instagram, you'll actually see it
Okay,
on my highlights. I got
all
a
right.
performance right there, and it was
How,
actually at Kensington Market, so it was
Zin.
pretty
uh
dope.
Okay, all
so
right
before
then.
that, how much have you performed like before that
Yeah,
recent
yeah. I'm
performance?
actually on a little GTA tour right now. My group, we
Really?
actually on a little GTA tour.
That's good. That's good. I like to
Yeah,
hear
Mm,
that.
yeah.
I
So
like
You're
we
hearing that.
active, active. Do you feel
exactly
that
we
how artists have to move right now? If you need a team, that's why I say a lot of
yeah,
people think you could just do this all by yourself. In everything, you
exactly.
need a team a lot of the times. Tell the universe, like a little bit about that. You say you're on a little tour right now. That's good.
Yeah. So basically, in my opinion, you really do need a team because they're the ones who are helping you build in your
Hmm.
career and you're also helping them in a way.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And I'm glad with the team that I'm around with, I'm glad to have them around me because it just gives me opportunities. You know what I'm saying? To really go out and perform, like, say, this tour, for example, right?
mm.
They came up with the idea, you know what, let's do this GTA tour. Let's see what's up. Let's see how it works. Let's see how many people will tap in and buy a ticket and come to the show and listen to you perform. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So once we've been doing that, we actually had 3 or 2 shows before this one that recently happened. And we had a lot of people tap in, 400, 300 people that
good.
just tapped in. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And they just after that night, you just grown your fan base a lot more. It's
yeah,
just like there's probably people that never heard of you, and then they hear
yeah,
you perform, they're like, holy shit, you know what? Let me tap in with this artist, see what's up. So I
yeah.
think a team is really important
True.
because as much as people say I can do it on my own and this
Yeah,
and that, you can, but it'll be a lot harder.
harder. Yeah,
But if
right.
you have a team alongside of you, they're
Yeah,
gonna help you. They're gonna push you, and you're gonna push them, and you're just
true,
gonna build up together. You know what I'm saying?
true. Yeah,
It's
man.
true.
Yeah.
It's so
Teamwork.
true. Teamwork makes the dream
Teamwork.
work.
That's what we
You know
do.
what I
Hmm.
mean?
It's a team thing. What's going on
Straight
here?
up. Straight up
So,
good.
Exactly.
so yo, like, what do you want to see for yourself? Do you want to see yourself traveling, like, besides Toronto and Canada? Would you like to see your career get to that level, like, soon?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. My first place that I'm trying to visit probably this year will be Miami. Trying to
Miami.
get
Oh,
out there, touch down in the studio, see what's
Represent.
up there.
yeah, yeah.
Represent.
You know what I
That's
mean?
true.
So now it's time to graduate to being an international artist.
Exactly.
Good.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Good. Now
So,
I'm
now
not. I'm not
now
only.
now you have my attention.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying
hey,
to say?
bro.
Because
Yeah.
check
Yeah.
it out, check it out. Because when I say this to certain art, you know
Yeah,
this. When I say this to them,
yeah,
when you step up before I even actually say it to you, and you're saying you're going, all right, then you're an international artist. It's done being a local, but you're still representing here. I give it to you that. Your blessings to
Exactly.
that. You know what I mean? But
Love.
yo,
Love.
you going international, keep the fucking fire going. Okay?
Yeah.
Don't let it
For
go
sure.
out. Don't let it go out.
For
Okay?
sure.
Straight up goods. Yeah, man.
yo.
Mm-hmm.
So,
For
yo,
sure.
what do you feel like? People are dropping singles for a long time. do you want to put out a body of work, like try to do something different?
Yeah, I'm glad that you actually brought that up because I have a new song that I'm gonna be dropping real soon, and it's coming with
Mm.
visuals as well. So it's called "Why You Switching," and then
Yeah.
after that, I'm gonna be dropping a next single also with visuals,
Mm.
and then after that single from that's probably gonna drop like next month. I'm actually gonna be on the works of like an EP, my first EP I'm gonna be dropping for the summer.
Word.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
definitely have a body of
So
work coming.
so hold up a second. So you're gonna have a whole project going on.
Yeah,
So
a
is there
whole
gonna be
EP
like?
coming.
So hold up a second here. Hey, you gotta not be hasty with the pastry here. Um.
Yeah,
So
I'm
you're gonna be
joking.
having like a listening party or something,
Yeah, yeah, for sure,
before it
for sure.
actually drops and premieres
But
and stuff.
that's the way
Oh
to do it,
yeah,
though. To be organized. Like a
Okay.
lot of people right now, okay, they just drop the music, right? It's like there's no campaign. Now you got to change it up now. I
yeah,
don't know if people realize, when a certain time in history changes, that's what's happening to music and streaming right now. The streaming wars. That's why you have all these new platforms, clubhouses, the what is it, Twitter Spaces,
Mm-hmm.
and it keeps growing now. So now the war of you better know how to market yourself besides dropping a video or
exactly.
music. You got to do all types of shit. A campaign. You have to have interviews. You have to do um, like a little, even like TikTok shit. You get what I mean? You gotta do like
Exactly.
TikTok dances. Yo, people don't want to sacrifice this shit, but people, you may laugh. I guarantee if I do some crazy shit, like some dance and shit, it'll get the most views.
Yeah,
Cause they're not
yeah,
expecting that. You're not expecting that shit. That's how this it works.
exactly.
The bottom line
It's
is
true.
this: what
The
you're trying to
algorithm,
say
the
is this.
algorithm,
It's like this, like anything.
promotion.
Let me just say something. As long as you have a good gimmick
Yeah,
going on with your
that
music,
like it or not.
right? And it sends a trend, okay? And you got it, like you caught that grasp,
Mm.
then you have something. I don't give a shit what people think and all
Yeah.
of that. You got a gimmick going on and people are tuned in. Then
Exactly.
you that means you tuned in right. That means you actually did your research and you did your
But look
music
at
right.
every popular artist. They all had a gimmick. Okay, look at 50 Cent. What was 50 Cent's thing? He came back and he was so like strong and shit. Like his story after getting shot 9 times. So
Yeah.
that's big. Eminem's story too. Before when he came out, he was this crazy white rapper with bleached hair,
Yeah,
murdering
yeah,
everybody and shit like that. Now you just look at the themes of all of them, man.
yeah,
They all have to have
Like I
gimmicks
said,
to
you
be
gotta have
really
like a
selling.
certain gimmick
Tupac had that
going on.
gangster outlaw
All right.
Hollywood
How
Marlon
about
Brando shit,
Outcast?
right?
Outcast is one of the illest
Okay, Outcast was
examples.
like they're like
Okay.
crazy space age,
Yeah.
fucking like they all had. It's true.
Different
Really look on them.
gimmicks. There's a
Yeah,
certain trend.
even Jay Z
No,
had
but
it.
the thing is, at the time, at a
Yeah,
gimmick, at a certain thing. You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
But you have to make it your own. That's
exactly.
the bottom line. You
you gotta
just
make it
can't
your
like
own.
you got to make it your own.
It's true.
That's called originality. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Originality. So without originality, there's no creativity.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly, exactly.
Straight up.
because people may say, "Oh, what you're saying," but people look at Soldier Boy like he's crazy, but he has a gimmick.
As long as he has
Yeah,
the gimmick, it's working.
And it's working. Even Snoop Dogg. Look, we could keep going. The list keeps
yeah,
going. So when
Damn
people
right.
say, "Oh, you don't,"
Okay,
Down to J
how
Cole
about
has a
how
gimmick.
about 2 Chains? Two
Okay,
Chains. Two
yeah.
Chains. You know what I mean? Like, yo, like, come on,
Exactly.
man. You know,
Yeah, exactly.
as
so
long as you got the gimmick going on with your music and it's
yeah,
a trend and it might become a
yeah,
style. I don't like way back in the day. I don't know, way back in the day when Criss Cross, when they did that fucking backward
backward
shit,
shit.
that was their fucking gimmick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So like, yo, it's all about you having a proper gimmick. What's going on with the times?
because you know what, like it or not, there's 1,000 rappers or 1,000,000 rappers. So it's how do you stand out? How do you see yourself
What
different
differentiates yourself
than
from
all these
everybody
others?
else?
Because there's so much. Like, see, that's what everybody should ask themselves. That question: what do I
Oh,
bring to the table?
that's actually a tough question. I'm not gonna lie. Never been asked this, so it's
That's a
It's a
good.
pretty tough
I'm giving
question.
you it. If you, no, it doesn't matter
Yeah,
how you
it's a good
answer it. At
question.
least you try. At least you try to answer it in some way or
Yeah,
fashion.
yeah.
How do you?
I think me personally, um, for me to separate myself compared to the others is really I don't see say for example a Christmas tune, right?
Mhm. Yeah,
I'm gonna say this as an example. I dropped a Christmas tune
yeah,
in Christmas December, right? That thing dropped, and not
yeah,
many people were like expecting that. They were like, "Oh shit, you got the next Justin Bieber here, you got this
yeah,
and that." But if you think about it, not many artists in Toronto are doing Christmas singles.
yeah. It's true.
So
They didn't do Christmas
if I
single.
have to every
Yeah,
Christmas that comes
yeah,
through, if I have to drop a track on that specific day, I'm going to.
yeah,
No
yeah.
matter the comments
True,
that come my way saying
true.
Justin Bieber this or that, I'm going to be different compared to the others. You don't see many
Yeah.
Toronto artists doing that. You know what
No,
I'm
not
saying?
too
And
much.
that's a big difference.
It's
You know
true.
what I'm saying?
True.
And
Mm,
I just take that as a good thing for me because you know what? Now
Mm.
that I think about it, it's like, yo, not many artists are doing this in Toronto. And if I start doing this, then I feel like people are gonna start noticing and be like, you know what? Maybe I could try something for Christmas too. You know, why not try to drop something too? Try to,
Yeah.
get people to really hop on that wave as well. You know what I'm saying? Try to change it up a little bit.
True.
It's not all about sometimes drill or this and that. You also got to get that,
Mm.
that good sound of music into your ears and be like, shit, this guy
Yeah.
different. You know what I mean? He ain't
Yeah.
like these other guys. I'm
Yeah.
saying so.
have
I
good
feel like
vibe,
that's a big
have good vibes, and have good music.
Yeah. It's
exactly,
true. No, I see you
exactly,
do. I see what you're saying because people, a lot of people don't know Christmas songs are hits, and if you just do a
exactly,
Christmas song, yo, it's
exactly.
a theme. It's a theme song. I even done a Christmas song,
Yeah,
Christmas
Christmas
trees,
trees.
right?
Yeah.
Because I know that no one's doing. Maybe people have rap songs about Christmas, but I don't know one about weed, the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's what people
And
like.
I think that when it comes to dropping an album or an EP, I feel
Mm.
like a release party, for example, would be such a good thing. Bring your
Yeah,
fans through. Let them
yeah,
hear it before it even drops. You're
Oh, whoa,
exactly.
whoa,
performing it.
wait,
That's what
wait,
I'm
wait, wait,
doing
wait, wait, wait,
myself.
wait, 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 wait. It's a listening party. But let me intervene here.
Le-
Not just your fans, not any fans. It's got to be certain important peoples. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I mean, like from producers to like me, certain maybe media, maybe like
That's what we.
podcasts here,
That's what we
but
put on.
like you know what I mean? Like certain individuals, you want, maybe criticism, but you want them to be the first to hear before anything. You
That's
get what
gonna
I'm
be
saying?
happening.
Exactly.
That's happening the 22nd.
Straight
I'm
up.
doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not only that,
Exactly.
what I mean by that too,
Promo.
not only that, fellow artists who you might be, that's who, stuff like that. You know what I mean? You just don't want
For
your
sure.
brethrens, them man. You want peeps who have that
You know
ear.
what? I'm
You
gonna get.
know?
Should I drop a gem?
Exactly.
Should I drop a gem? I think this gem might give it away. This is. I'm putting this with Soares. This is a special episode. What people don't do. I'm gonna put it out there. Wait,
What's that?
no one does this shit. When you drop your album, you don't drop it. You yourself don't drop it. You make somebody else drop it. Another source, like it could be your friend. You know that Discord shit? You make someone who already
Yeah.
has it release it. And sometimes you don't even make them release it at the date what you say it's going to be released. They release it before, but that's within their promo.
Yeah.
You know what that is?
Yeah.
Old school bootlegging, but in a new digital form. You make them. You make them
Yeah.
promote.
Yeah.
You make them promote you. It's someone who's not really.
Exactly.
You know them, but they're not really close to you. You
Yeah.
remember how people used to spill out music? Like they used to like release the music before the shit. It's called someone done that to Jay-Z, and he got, you know what happened after they took his music and released it before, right? But it's the art of um promotion. What no one figured out, right? So everyone's expecting you to release it, right? But say if it's another company releasing it, but you make it look like it's a jam.
I get what you're saying. I
Yeah,
get it.
right. You promote it first, but it's not dropped. Someone else drops it before. They only could get it at a certain
Yeah.
spot. Then it's gonna come out under.
Yeah.
Then you come out with whatever your shit. But it's like it's only through
Mm.
that source you're gonna get a special or some shit. You might add with it a documentary or some shit or like an
Yeah.
interview.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to talk about the latest single what you done.
Yeah, yeah. The latest.
Yo, so
What's the
literally,
latest single?
so this the latest single that I've dropped was like the one that I recently just dropped, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So that track I actually dropped featuring Mezke. So shout out to Mezke for actually hopping onto the track. It's actually my first featured track that I dropped, especially for the new year. And I feel like all about the things that I'm saying in that song is basically things that I went through in the past when it comes to relationships and shit like that, right? You always
See,
have that past and you put it into your music. So I
definitely.
feel like in that song, I'm talking about a girl that I was with and we can build up together. You doing your thing, I'm doing my thing. We're helping each other out, build up this
yeah.
and that, right? And the whole visuals, when I dropped that thing, that song, the whole like I wouldn't say the whole city, but part of the city really rocked with it. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? And they were like, "Yo, this is different." You know what I mean? Like I've never really, I don't hear a lot of people be coming up to me saying that I don't hear the Toronto in you. Now I
yeah,
don't know exactly if Toronto really has that type of sound that everybody will be like, "Yo, it's Toronto. He's from Toronto. This and that." When they hear my music, they don't think I'm from Toronto,
that's
which is
good.
crazy to me because I would assume that I have that little, Toronto
Hmm.
in me and stuff like that. But when people say that, it hits different on me. I'm just like, oh shit, people are really taking it in and like, yo, it's different. You know what I mean?
That's
And
that's that international thing, man.
exactly,
Get
it
used to
ain't
it.
just for the city.
Yeah,
get, get
And
used to it.
Mezke, yo, she killed it. She killed it. Not
Good.
gonna lie.
yeah. So yo, like you're saying basically the feedback for that track is like what's going on right now, bubbling in the city. So like, what do you feel
Yeah.
now? Like artists should do to get their music more out there. Like the other day, I was talking to one of the biggest DJs in Toronto. He said, "Yo, artists should try to link with DJs more." It's true because
Mm,
the DJs are artists too. People forget
yeah.
DJs are artists. They're musical, listeners and players, right? So
Exactly.
the clubs now, who's at? But they're not just playing your music.
Mhm.
The DJ is the artist
Yeah.
too. You link him the music, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
They're hungry
And
for music. They're hungry to perform as much as a like a MC or a singer. A DJ wants to
mm,
play music,
Especially new
exactly.
track. Mhm.
especially new track. Like no one has it. Imagine it's the same thing what I just said. Imagine
Yeah.
there's only like three DJs who have your music.
The rare
Only
gold.
three of them, but they're known though. But it's these three DJs, and your song's a hit. Guess what happens? The other DJs are gonna demand those tracks but they don't have them. See,
Yeah.
people have to realize the art of cutting down. Everyone wants to have their product everywhere, but that makes it cheaper, I believe. Now, when you make
Mm,
it more rare, now they demand it. So if you have only three factors playing you, but they're popular, they already have a good part of the scene.
Hmm.
The rest are gonna come to it like honey, like like the bees on honey.
Yep.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
people don't understand the strategy of that's the way of promotion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually one of the biggest things too. I feel like if you can send your music to any type of DJ out there, it doesn't have to be in the city. It can be outside of the city,
Everywhere, everywhere.
everywhere. As long as you have a press kit set and you're really sending it, talking to a DJ, really connecting with him, and not just send your music and say, "Hey, play this for me." You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Because a lot of DJs don't rate that. They don't like that shit.
Hmm.
Because it's like, what am I gonna play? What's your name? Where are you
Yeah.
from? This and that. They want to know about you before they can even play your music in the club. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I've experienced certain DJs like that. I think last year I sent just a track, and they were like, "Yo, let me talk to you." let me get to know you a little bit more as an artist and this and that, because maybe he could be at the club and he's talking on the mic saying, yo, this is this person, this artist, this song is named this and that, right? You're
Mm-hmm.
always going to have that happening. So for you to really get your music played out like that, you really got to connect with a DJ,
It's
connect
true.
with him properly, have build a good relationship with him, and then he could play your track multiple times in the club. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? So
that's a gem. You
exactly.
see what you just said? You see what you just said there? If people do
Yeah.
more of that, practice like the art as much as you're on social media. If you practice the art of concentration on like that form, the DJs who want music to break artists or whatever, you're gonna be everywhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have emails. This another gem for over the years where I've been, signed up for shit, network with shit. You know how much DJs send like send me links where I could have, if I wanted to, I could respond and send music to. I never ever really did. It's like pure clutter.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you can,
Exactly.
you can. That's the point. Like I never used it like what some people would do, but if I wanted to, it's like clutter. There's all these DJs always, sending things. He has a new mix out. Oh, check out this mix. Or you get what I mean? Like
Yeah.
tons of that.
Yeah.
You gotta concentrate as much as you're concentrating on videos. You have to concentrate on the DJ. Find
Exactly.
the hottest DJ who's in the clubs. They're in the clubs. That's their job. What's a DJ's job?
Yeah. Yeah. I
if you're
agree.
it's like you're art MC. What's your job? What's if you're a
Exactly.
singer? What's your job? The problem is they forgot about the DJ.
Hmm.
Exactly. And I don't think DJs are the only thing. I hear, I know a lot of artists who don't also pay for promotion. They don't want
Yeah,
to spend for
yeah,
promotion.
you got
They
to.
want their music heard, but don't want to
You're
really
right.
push it out there and pay for the
Yeah,
promotion. These
yeah,
pages who are putting you out there,
yeah,
putting it
yeah,
out to the world.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what a lot of artists need to really work on too, is their marketing skills.
yeah.
Because
You're
if
right.
you really want your piece of art to really go throughout the city or even worldwide, you need to
Yeah,
promote it.
yeah.
Spend some
Yeah.
money,
True.
spend a little money there, here and there, get
Pay
it
to
promoted.
play. Pay to
You're
play.
Exactly.
right. It's true, man. What you're saying is very true. Because right
Exactly.
now, to get a product out, like before I put out this full thing, I pay for the mastering. I pay for
Exactly.
the graphic design and shit to get it to a certain quality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when you pay then you got to pay to promote where it's at.
Exactly.
You know what I
Hmm.
For
mean? You got to
sure.
pay to promote where your music's at.
For
Oh yeah.
sure.
So
That's
whether
that's the
you,
biggest part. That's
yeah,
literally the biggest thing. You know what I'm saying? You can make a good song, but if you're
yeah,
not really getting it out there,
you
ain't
have to
nobody gonna
pay.
care about it. You know what I
And
mean?
people forget it hurts them it's gonna hurt them, but you gotta put a couple $100 behind your project, man,
Exactly.
for promotion.
Exactly.
But you expect what, $20 promotion for your fucking album? Sorry, for your album to go far? Think of it. No, man.
Exactly. Especially when it comes to an album, you really
Yeah,
want to invest in
yeah,
yourself and have a set of money to be like, you know what, I'm gonna use this part
for
to
promotion.
really promote my album, promote my
Exactly.
EP, promote this single. Invest in yourself. You know what I mean? As an artist, a lot of these artists don't know that they have to do that in order to get your
Yeah,
music heard. And
yeah,
I just think
exactly.
that's a big thing that a lot of artists need to work on. And I personally learned a lot more about it, and I started pushing my music a lot more and
Mhm.
promoting it a lot more. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? So I started learning a lot more about it, the marketing side, and I just put it out there. And
because
once it's out there, people start realizing, they hit you up saying, "Yo, I seen you on this page, or I seen you on
mhm,
this ad, this and that." Right?
it makes
The
sense
big
though.
thing.
Hmm.
It makes sense.
Exactly.
I see you on different pages too, but it makes
Mhm.
sense because once you put, at least you know that you put something behind the project. Like you put money into whatever your production, you put money into whatever your visuals.
Yeah.
And you put money into the promotion. Remember, people do videos, right?
Hmm.
People do nice music, but you
Yep.
know what they don't do? Nice music business. It means that I'm gonna put even $500, like what you buy, like a pound or so, whatever, and put that into ads. A couple hundred into ads. How much
Yeah.
people ask that question right now? How much people put a couple $100 into ads? Let's do a survey, I guarantee it will be small.
Yeah.
If you do a survey, how much all you artists have you put like $500 into your single one song to be everywhere?
Mm-hmm.
Five, a couple hundred. No, I guarantee you it's probably like a smaller bit.
Low, low. Yeah.
Mhm.
Exactly. And
That's what.
that's the thing I try to tell people all the time, especially when an artist say I go on Instagram live and they're
Yeah,
asking me for advice. How do I push my music further? How
yeah,
do I do this and that? And I tell them the first thing I'd be telling them is work on your marketing skills. You
yeah.
know what I mean? Work on your promotion skills because that's the only way your music is going to get out there. How do you think these big stars really got to where they're at right now?
But you know what
Promotion,
too?
right?
But you know what too though? It's even easier now. They could pay for people to do all of that for them.
Yeah,
If they don't
social
really
media is
want
a big thing.
they
Social
could
media is a
they
big
could
thing
pay
now.
someone to do everything. So, but that's a little bit more money if they don't want to do all that work, like what we're saying, and they just want to
Yeah,
do the fun stuff like record and maybe perform. Right? They
yeah,
will pay somebody to do all that. What we're saying, the marketing. There's people like that. They pay all
yeah.
the marketing if they could afford it.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
that's the thing about being an independent artist. If you're not signed to a label,
Yeah,
you have to be doing it on your own. You know
yeah,
what I mean? If you want to be independent and do it independently and not signed to a label, you got to learn these things. You got to learn
yeah,
how to push it forward. You got to learn how to spend a little money here and there. You know what I'm saying? Because music does cost money. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
You're right. You're right.
That's the music
Exactly.
But
business.
you're right. But
Exactly.
some of them will have people who put money behind them.
Yeah.
Will put the money behind them though, but they won't
Yeah.
want to work that hard for it.
Yeah.
You know what I
That's
mean?
facts.
Because there's people who put money behind you, but you don't really want to work hard for it,
Yeah.
and then
Exactly.
it's wasted. You know, how much artists that's happened to.
Exactly.
They have
Exactly.
all the promo, but not the passion.
Mhm.
So,
Exactly.
yo, interested to find out what some of your like influences growing up, like your top artists. I would say you said Justin
Um,
Bieber.
I would say Justin Bieber was probably one of them, right? I would say actually Juice World as well. Rest in peace
Juice
to
WRLD.
him. But
Mhm.
also Juice World, he inspired me a lot. I think when Pop Smoke started coming in a little bit more too, he started inspiring me a lot more. And I
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
would say Michael Jackson. You know what I
Michael
mean?
Jackson.
Yeah.
Those are the top guys that really inspired me to do what I
Same.
do now. You know what I mean? And just I can rap, I can sing, I could do all of that. You know what I mean? So when I those are literally the top artists that inspired me to really become what I am right now and start doing what I'm doing.
Ah, yo.
Keep it
So,
up. Mhm.
if you
Sure,
could give any
sure.
advice to like a upcoming artist, like what you basically gave a lot of advice already. You've been telling us like
Yeah.
what else you'd say like they
So
should.
for all the upcoming artists out there, for one like a piece of advice I can literally give you is be consistent. That's probably the number one thing.
Mhm.
Being
True.
consistent.
That's
Release
for
as much
sure.
exactly. Be consistent. Release as much music as you possibly can. If you can
Yeah,
shoot a video, shoot your video.
yeah,
Release that thing.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Release that visuals. Because a lot of people you're gonna be promoting. A lot of people are interested after. You know what I mean? They're gonna be
yeah,
tapping in. They want to
yeah.
know what you're all about. Also, if like for any artists out there, I'm probably gonna start it myself as well. But also if you can vlog
Mm.
probably throughout your day, the day
Yeah,
of yourself
it's true.
in the studio, working on something, working on a project,
It's
this
true.
and that. If you can vlog yourself a little bit and post it, that's how you get your fans attached to you a lot more. They get
Yeah,
to know you a little bit more. If I can bring an example, look at DDG, right? That's a good example. He started off obviously as a YouTuber and went up to the music stuff, but what he does, he connects with his fans.
hmm,
And that's why they fuck with him so hard is because of what he does. He connects with his fans with these vlogs, and he also connects with them in the music. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Documenting.
So it's a big thing. And I think being consistent is actually one of the biggest things. It's
Yeah,
just
Mhm.
staying consistent.
it's
Don't
true.
drop a track and then maybe come back a year after. Because then at that point, people are just going to be like, you know what? This guy ain't
Forget.
consistent. I don't want to, I'm
Yeah,
not interested.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
It's
right.
true. It's true.
And it's
Yeah, yeah.
just facts.
It's fact.
Yes,
You're
it
gonna be
is.
consistent. It's true. You can't be
Exactly.
Consistency
you can't
is
be like Lele, yo.
consistency is potency.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
So
And
So
keep
yeah.
yo,
working.
Soares, before we come off
Yeah.
the spaceship, anything you want to tell the people where they could connect with you? They shall
Yeah.
subscribe to your YouTube.
Yeah.
Yes,
Channel.
sir.
All your digital platforms. Tell the
So you
people,
can
man.
so you can follow me on Instagram official.sores. You can follow me on literally on my Instagram. If you click the link in my bio, it has a link tree right there. You get to subscribe to me on my YouTube, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Facebook, all of that. And also I just wanted to, if you guys don't mind, I can give out a few shout outs before we
Yeah,
end it off here.
yeah,
Please
yeah, man.
do. Go
So
ahead, man.
yo, I'm a shout out to my guy Cruz, my film director, also
Don't
my
know.
engineer, and just like producer. Shout out to my producers, Tonics Bros. Also shout out to my sister out there, Mezke, for also hopping on that track. And yo, shout out to everyone who's just showing love. You know what I mean?
Bless,
It's
bless.
Don't
definitely gonna be
know.
more music on the way.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
Much respect for
Much
coming
respect.
through.
But
And I
before
appreciate
we
you guys.
Well, we
Yeah,
appreciate you, man. But before
Yeah.
we go, I always have to say this, man. This is the Rastafari Samurai, never leaving you dry in your eye. Prove this message nationwide. Pop, pop, pop. You
Come on.
don't know, man. Thank
bless.
you.
Yes, sir.
Blessed
Much
up,
respect.
man. Nothing
Love,
Soares,
respect.
y'all.
down to earth.
Love,
Down to
love.
earth,
Bless.
man. Don't know, man. Thank you.
Easy, y'all.
Respect.